Welcome back. We're in the kitchen now, hanging out with Alexandra and Colin Proctor from Made with Love Delectable Edibles. Happy New Year to the both of you.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you. Did you do anything fun for New Year's Eve? Was it mellow or what did you do?
It
It was pretty
mellow.
mellow. Yeah, we hung out with our kids and banged pots and pans at their request at midnight.
You know,
And,
the pots and pans thing seemed to be very popular this year. I've talked to a lot of people who pulled out all of their kitchenware.
Well, Aurora's family goes all the way around the block banging pots and pans. So we had to bang pots and pans so as to keep up with our children's friends.
That's fun though. That's a fun little tradition to get into for sure. We are cooking today some chicken legs and I don't know what else, so I'll leave it to you guys to tell me.
Yep, we're doing TV dinners tonight. I've forgotten the greens for the salad, so it's not going to be a complete one, but the concept is one spice blend, one marinade, one dressing, one plate, one monster yam, 2 chicken breasts, and a bag of baby potatoes.
I feel a theme going on here that people are tired of cooking and just want to relax and not be in the kitchen for exorbitant amounts of time, which I can totally appreciate. I'm in that same situation. So this is a great idea for this time of the year.
So we've done this marinade, which you can do in an empty spice blend bottle, which I'm going to do in a minute, or in an empty jam jar. Either one is great. You want a cup-sized container, and you're going to use this marinade both for marinating your oven dinner, and then you're also going to use it as your salad dressing. So it's kind of one-stop shopping, no work. So I'm going to get these marinating, and then I'll show you how to make the marinade when Colin's got some yam chopped up.
Okay, so I'm just going to hand the baby potatoes to you, and they're going to go right in the bowl with the chicken. Now, I was in the store today, and all they really had were monster yams. And the thing about this is you want the yams to be cut slightly bigger than your baby potatoes. And then when it goes in the oven, they will cook evenly and at the same time. And that's really all you really need to focus on.
So what you just basically told me is that yams take longer to cook than a regular potato?
It takes slightly less longer to cook. So your yams need to be slightly bigger.
Okay, yes.
So you're just gonna hunk them up at about
These guys.
potato size, but slightly bigger.
Okay.
So these are a bit bigger. I'll cut across those.
And then these guys that I've got here are fabulous no work dinner. It's a bag of multicolored, so red, purple, and white baby potatoes. And those are just something you can pick up at Cooper's Foods or Save On. And I'm just going to dump them in my bag because I don't like to work in the kitchen at all. So I've stuck them on top of my chicken, and I've already put half of my marinade in there. And I'm just gonna toss it all around a bit so that everything gets coated. And when Colin's ready, he's gonna dump the yams in there as well.
Yeah, I'll just pass these over to Susan here, and she can slide them right in.
There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so basically all you're trying to do is get your sauce on all the veggies and on the meat. That'll mean that they'll get the flavor, and they'll also not stick to your tray. You've noticed we haven't greased the tray or anything like that.
Right.
So that'll keep them like easy to turn over. Basically, this is going to go in the oven for an hour at 375, and about halfway through, you're going to want to flip over your yams and the potatoes just to make sure they're evenly browned on each side.
Not the chicken, just leave it?
Not the chicken.
Okay.
So we're gonna stick these on here. And then we'll get this guy in the oven. And when we come back after the break, I will give you all of the details of how to make this really fabulous salad dressing / marinade so your dinner is all done in a moment.
Look at the color, it's beautiful, you guys.
Yeah.
Quick break. When we come back, we'll see the end result here and get that recipe that Alexandra was just mentioning. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.
Do battle, perform for a princess, but tonight I can make you my queen and make love to you endless. It's insane the way the name growing, money keep flowing, hustlers moving silent, so I'm
I've got my water. I'm gonna be fine. How are you guys doing? Don't
Good.
get my cough, okay? It's not a nice one. I've had it for 3 weeks. I thought it was over, but that was the end of it. Anyway, we are cooking chicken today with delicious yams and potatoes, and it looks fantastic, you guys.
So we've pulled, with the magic of television, one out of the oven. So we've got that going, and I'm going to show you how to make the marinade. So I've got a huge, juicy lime. The way, I think we've told people this before, to get a really nice juicy lime is to find one that's quite yellow. Look at the color on that guy.
Wow.
So when they're soft and yellow, they're actually really ripe. And then instead of squeezing and squeezing and squeezing and getting nothing out, you get this really beautiful lime juice. So I'm gonna give this guy a squeeze until I get about 1/4 cup.
There's a lot in there. I'm impressed.
Yeah, you're doing well with that.
You are? Yeah, she
And
is.
so basically, within that, this is a marinade. Originally, we were planning to serve this with a salad, using the marinade as a dressing for the salad too. And it was sort of like one stop and do that. It was really easy way to do it.
Right.
But it's basically real easy. 1/4 cup of lime juice.
Which is usually about a whole lime, give or take. But, you know, sometimes you get a juicy one and sometimes you get one
That's right.
that is less.
Any tips on knowing if it's juicy? But you said if it's super soft, you can. That's a good indication.
That's the best way. Usually when you're in a store, like you'll see this looks like a perfect lime. You know, it's like
Yeah.
nice color, but if you feel it, it's a bit harder. This one, which is a bit more yellow, has the
It sure does.
right
Huge difference.
Huge difference in terms of the flavor and the amount of juice that's in it. So
I
that's a good
usually
way
just
to go.
go for the brightest, greenest lime, but now I know better.
And I think
Okay.
that spice blend there, I think, is my cooking blend, Colin, if you want to pass it over. The one right closest to you.
There we go.
I think so.
All right.
Okay, so we're
Is
going to
that
add
one?
in some
Yeah.
spice.
So this is the country onion spice blend. Really kind of straightforward flavor, which pretty much is going to make everyone happy. And so
And I have this magic ability to use my hand as a funnel. You could use a funnel if you wanted, but if
You
you
almost don't
grab the
need to.
top of the bottle like that, you can actually very easily get 2 tablespoons to quite simply go into that little mouth.
yeah,
So we
I've
do
spent a
that.
lot of time packing jars, and I still haven't mastered the hand
Oh,
funnel
is that
thing.
right? Okay. It's
And
not for
then-
everybody.
Yeah.
And then we're going to use 3/4 cup olive oil, which again, I'm just going to free pour. You might want a funnel, or use one of the jam jars, and it's going to go in there much easier. And I happen to know where the 3/4 mark is on this. Generally, if you put your 2 tablespoons of spice in the bottom, add your 1/4 cup of lime juice or vinegar when you're doing your marinade, and then fill up your bottle, you've got 3/4 cup.
Fantastic.
So that makes it really simple. So we're gonna just shake that guy up. And this is actually what I've already put on my chicken. So about half of that marinade I mixed up with the raw chicken and potatoes and yams, and then baked it. And then the other half of the marinade I'm gonna save and pour over some baby greens mix to go as a beautiful side to this simple oven dinner.
Fantastic. We've got about 30 seconds, guys.
What did you think, Colin? Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about, guys. If Marcel wants to do a close-up on the plate that I've got there, there's a purple potato that I've actually cut in half. And those purple potatoes, if you turn that plate a tiny bit, love, he'll get a better...
Going the right way?
No,
yeah, that
yeah,
was the right
that
way.
way,
Great.
yeah.
Look at that.
Purple actually on the inside. So that trio of potato mix, the Western Family baby potatoes, those guys have the purple and the red and the white. So it's just kind of a fun thing. The purple potato tastes exactly like a white or a red potato, really.
Just prettier.
But yeah, prettier.
Fantastic. If you would like the recipe for this, madewithlove.ca, we are going to take a quick look at our inquiry board here. Here's how to reach us in the newsroom, several ways. All the same, cfjctv.com, Facebook, Twitter, phone 851-3203, or by email, sedgel@cfjctv.com. Quick look at our one-day forecast. Look at tomorrow's high. If you can get beyond the chance of snow tonight, we're into a possibility of 10 degrees tomorrow With a mix of sun and clouds for the Caribou, the North Thompson will see 4 with a good chance of flurries overnight and into tomorrow. Nicola Valley, 11 degrees with some rain. So it's going to be warm and wet. Same goes for the Shuswap, a chance of an overnight flurry tapering to showers once we see those temperatures rise. And finally in Kamloops, anywhere between 9 and 11 degrees for tomorrow and a chance of a shower throughout the day. That is all the time we have for Midday today, this Tuesday of 2012. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye for now.